Well, good afternoon. I'm John Hinkle, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church here in historic Murfreesboro on the corner of College and Spring. This should have been your Saturday morning preview of Sunday morning sermon, but it's really Saturday afternoon. So I hope you see this. We have just been very busy here at First Presbyterian Church this week. Of course, Meredith Peck and her amazing volunteers did a wonderful job with Vacation Bible School. We also celebrated the life and faith of Reverend Dr. John Horn on Friday, and I've been tied up all morning long with the funeral for Kimberly Mobley. But we, and I'm grateful, Alana's text said, hey, where's Saturday morning preview, Sunday morning sermon? Well, here it is. We are in a series of sermons in June, where we are looking at Jesus being the way and talking about the way he is going. Of course, the term the way was a name given to the church before the church was even the church, given to the church before the church even had a gospel. It was given to the church by the religious authority in Jerusalem. And we first hear about the way, or the people of the way, in Acts 9, where in verse 2, Paul, then known as Saul, was given authority by the religious leaders of the temple in Jerusalem to go to Damascus, gather up the people of the way, and bring them back, both men and women, to be tried in Jerusalem for heresy. And what was that heresy? Well, the people of the way believed that Jesus was the way. They believed that Jesus was the one promised by the prophets of old to be the Messiah. And not just that, but as he lived, he died, he was crucified, but on the third day raised to life and new life, and anyone who calls on his name will receive that life, which that's what we believe, but to those who were in authority, it was a heresy. So we have focused our attention on Jesus's Sermon on the Mount. First, last week, on the Beatitudes, and this week we're going to focus on three phrases that Jesus says in light of the Beatitudes. Jesus says, you are the salt of the earth. You are a light to the world. You are a city on a hill for all to see. Our sermon Sunday is going to focus on the expectation of believers to live out our faith in such a way that we are salt, we are light, and we are a city on a hill. But it's clear, according to Jesus in the Sermon on the Mount, that we are salt, not just to be salty, not just for our sake, and we are light, not just for ourselves or for a select group of people, and we are a city on a hill, not to show how great we are, but we are all of these things for the sake of others. We are salt for the earth, we are light for the world, and we are a city on a hill for all to see. So as we explore why Jesus is the way, we're going to look about what Jesus calls us to do as we move forward with him. I hope to see you this Sunday. Remember, we're still in our summer session, so Sunday school starts at 9. Worship starts at 10:15. One of the things that we have said in tidbits, and we want you to make you aware of, is that the parking directly across the street, which we call the old SunTrust parking, is now paid parking. The people who own that property have the right to do with whatever they want to do with that property. But in their generous spirit, the owners of the property are allowing First Presbyterian Church in St. Paul's in East Main to park there on Wednesdays after 5 and on Sunday during the time of worship. Otherwise, it is paid parking. I also want to encourage you to park on Sunday, and know that you can at Beckman's Pharmacy, at Jones Investment Company, which is right next door to Beckman's, and then Wright Construction. Also, you can park at Bullock Law Firm, which is on Lytle Street. So if you have any questions, please speak to us, and we hope we can clarify everything. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you Sunday. And Savannah Fraley, I know you watched today.